Hi, everybody. Today's story is called Not Norman, a Goldfish Story by Kelly Bennett and illustrated by Noah Jones. Let's see what happens. Not Norman. And ooh, look at those end pages. Lots of blue water, lots of little fishies making all sorts of different faces. Not Norman. When I got Norman, I didn't want to keep him. I wanted a different kind of pet. Not Norman. Now, who do you think Norman is? I see some grown-ups. I see, looks like a birthday cake. I see a kid. And I see a goldfish. Let's keep reading. I wanted a pet who could run and catch, or one who could climb trees and chase strings. A soft, furry pet to sleep on my bed at night. Not Norman. All Norman does is swim around and 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 around. Wow, so look here. There's the kid. And there's other people. They've got pets that can catch frisbees, pets that are soft and furry. And there's who I think is Norman, the goldfish. Just swimming. And this illustration looks familiar. Did anyone recognize it from the cover? There it is. This is it, Norman, I decide. I'm trading you for a good pet. Norman doesn't move. Not even a fin twitches. How can I trade him like this? No one will want a sorry-looking fish in a gunky-looking bowl. Ugh. My friends, look closely. Look at his face. I don't think we ever learned his name, did we? And then look at Norman's face. They're just sort of looking at each other, right? But see all this? That's the gunk he's talking about. Looks to me like the fish tank needs to be cleaned. When I drop Norman into his nice, clean bowl, he starts dipping and flipping, flapping his fins around. He looks so goofy, I have to laugh. Now look at his face. It's a little different, isn't it? Remember how gloomy his face looked before? Now look, he looks happier. Don't think that just because you made me laugh, I'm going to keep you, I tell him. Tomorrow, you're out of here. Norman blows a stream of bubbles. Look at Norman right there. Going just like that. Interesting. Look at this illustration right here. There's the kid we know, right? Looks like he's surrounded by a lot of dogs. Maybe at a dog park or out walking. And who's he pulling along behind him? Norman. And look, there's some puppies that are interested in Norman too. Here's what the words say. The next day, I take Norman to school with me. If I talk him up real good during show and tell, maybe someone will want him. That sort of means that he'll say all the good things about Norman that he can think of. He'll be really supportive. On the way there, we see my friend Austin. Austin has a real cool dog and 7 puppies. Oh, let's check. That must be Austin. That big dog hiding behind him must be the real cool dog. And then let's check. Are there 7 puppies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 puppies. Wow. Want to swap one of your pups for Norman? I ask. Who's Norman? Asks Austin. My goldfish, I say. By the time I rescue Norman, half his water is gone. Look real close, and you can see why the water went missing. If you've ever seen a dog drink water, they're very thirsty. They can drink a lot of water in a short amount of time. Look at his face. Oh my, he looks really worried about Norman. That's nice of him. He's taking good care of him at least, even though he doesn't like him. I'm sorry, I tell Norman when we get to school. I'm really sorry. He just stares at me all googly-eyed. Wow, so he apologized and he's fixing his mistake. Look, he's adding water to the fishbowl. That's really helpful. Finally, it's my turn to show and tell. Just as I start to talk about goldfish, Emily shouts, Jenny's gone! Who let my snake loose? Uh-oh. It sounds like Emily brought her pet snake to school. And then look, here it is. Here's what was happening. There's the teacher. There's the kid with Norman. And he said, Norman is an amazing fish. He really wants people to like Norman. Everybody's watching. But then look, this must be Emily with an empty snake cage. Uh-oh. A snake on the loose. And then look at the teacher. Look at the teacher's face. Ah! And all the kids, they're running too. Look, there's a kid there hiding behind the desk. And there's Norman. And Norman's owner. We still don't know his name. Does anyone hear the story of how I got Norman? Does anyone even ask to hold his bowl? No. They're all jumping and screaming and chasing the snake. Not Norman. He's looking right at me. So look, there's Norman. Looking. Wow, his face looks pretty pleasant. He's like making a nice face at Norman. Thanks for listening, I tell him. Wow, what a good listener Norman is. That afternoon, we go to my music lesson. As soon as it's over, I'm taking Norman back to the pet store. I take out my tuba and begin to play. Boom, 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 ba, boom. Ba, 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 bo, 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 bee. I glance over at Norman. He's swaying back and forth, kind of going like this. Do you think he likes the music? Let's find out. Gloo, 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 gloog, he mouths. Look! Norman's singing, I say. Pay attention, snaps Maestro. And try to play the proper notes. Sounds like Maestro did not want to hear any interruptions. Look, you can see there's Norman. Gloo, 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 gloog. Maestro makes me stay for extra practice. By the time my lesson is over, it's too late to go to the pet store. Don't think that just because you like my music, I'm going to keep you, I tell Norman. He glugs. Glug, glug, glug. Wow, you can tell it's later because the sun is set. Look at the color of the sky. It's almost nighttime. That night, I'm sound asleep when screech, screech. What's that noise? Scratch, scritch, squeak. Yikes, there's something at the window. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I spot. I wonder what he spots. Norman! He isn't scared. He isn't swimming around in circles either. He glugs and gives me a little wave. I'm not alone. Together, Norman and I slide open the curtains. It was just a broken tree branch. Thanks for watching out for me, Norman. Wow, look at Norman looking up at the kid. It looks like he really loves him. On Sunday, I take Norman to the pet store, just like I said I would. I look at the cats and dogs and snakes and birds. I look at the hamsters and mice and lizards too. They all look like good pets, but they're not Norman. Wow, look at them look at each other. Even the nice doggy, the nice cat, they're trying to give him some attention, but his eyes are right on Norman. Wow. When I got Norman, I wasn't sure I wanted to keep him. But now, even if I could pick any pet in the whole world, I wouldn't trade him. Not Norman. And that is the end of the story. Wow. I'm glad he decided that Norman was a good pet and wanted to keep him. That was our story for today. Not Norman.